One more episode.
Another episode 15. We in the building, baby. What's going on? Our special guest is back. It's a pleasure to have her. Got Reggie in the building. We're going to have a good time tonight. You know how we do at Filoosh Talk.
Facts.
What's going on in sports, man? There was a couple little upsets this week, bro. A lot of people were saying the Ravens and the Lions, and
No, I knew the Lions wasn't going to beat the Niners.
Turned out a little different,
man. That wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, it was a crazy game too, man. Crazy couple games, man. The Lions was up like 20 or 17, something crazy.
Yeah, they turned that thing around, though, man. They turned that thing around. So, who you got winning it all?
I'm going to go with Andy Reid, man. I love the Niners, but I'm going to just take the Chiefs, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little safe and out the way with it, because the Chiefs don't... If I had to put that paper on it, I'm going with the Chiefs.
I think that's a safe bet. Yeah. But I don't know, man. Any given Sunday, man, I feel like the Niners definitely have proven themselves.
Yeah, and, for sure.
They definitely trying to play to win.
They playing, baby. They playing, man. Well, what happened in entertainment this week, man? What been going on all week?
Oh, man, you see the beef between Nicki Minaj and Meg.
Man, what's going on with this goofy stuff? I don't really know that stuff, man.
gosh.
What's going
Me either.
on?
I've been so out of touch with it. I feel like they always trying to make Nicki go after somebody. I feel like they be forcing it.
She be going hard. I don't know a lot about it, but I seen a couple Bigfoot remarks and shit like that.
But that's all you can say about Megan. Megan,
Megan,
that's all you can say.
Megan killed her with one line. She said, "Y'all mad at Megan's Law." came at Nicki Minaj and all the pervs she got in her life. So, they've been going at it, man. Nicki, she it seemed like she just be attacking other female artists.
Yeah, see, I don't really know that women rap beef stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know what that be about.
It's hip hop. I'm glad to see it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad to see it.
I don't know. I feel like Nicki haven't won any argument she's been in since she that's what I think people be forcing her to come at people because she's the queen. But she haven't won anything. I feel like every time she came at somebody, they always
damn, it's
she
like
come
that.
At every female artist that she can.
She came at who was it? Little Kim. They forced that. She lost. She came at Remy Ma. Remy Ma came out with the diss track that she lost.
Yeah, Nicki lost that one.
Megan is coming at her now, and she lost again. I don't know.
Lost, what Charlamagne say? He said that ain't it.
It's not she's not a battle rapper though.
See,
we love you, but you're not a battle rapper, Nicki.
Ooh, that's something different.
Yeah, I said that shit crazy.
But definitely for sure, Benny the Butcher dropped a hot album this week, man. We was just talking about music last week. One of the lyricists came through, and there's some type stuff you talking about from your era, eh? That stuff you say you like.
Yeah, I definitely gotta take a listen to it. I ain't get a chance to hear it yet.
Yeah, he talking heavy. Shit? He talking heavy, and he got Snoop on the album, Kiss, Babyface, Ray, Peasy. He really, switched up the sound. He gave you a good flavor, and that's what's good in music. He got a lot of good people on the album. I just named a few, but
it sounds like it's gonna be a good album. I'm definitely gonna listen to it on the ride home.
Yeah, to have Snoop on the track, come on, man, that's something different.
I've been listening to a couple times. I've been listening to the new Kevin Gates joint. Yeah, I think that joint alright.
Yeah, Kevin Gates, I want to check it out, man.
Listen, I fuck with Gates. A lot of motherfuckers don't fuck with Gates because he be saying some saucy shit. But I think that's just the lingo from where he from. Like they lingo is a little different. You gotta be from where he at to understand what he be saying.
Yeah, I gotta get a new joint to spend, man. I ain't really tapped into it. You know what I mean? I've been, I ain't heard it yet. You know what I mean?
But then if I like Kevin Gates is an acquired taste. Not everybody fuck with Kevin Gates.
Yeah,
I mean, he's an acquired taste. I fucks with his music, a lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it I fuck with. I can listen to sit there and listen to a little album.
Yeah, well, you say you gotta acquire taste, man. So you know how that go. You don't listen to everybody, bro.
I don't listen to everybody, man. Not at all. And it's funny because we mentioned the whole Mos Def, saying Drake wasn't hip hop. So did you see recently on social media, Mos Def got on there, kind of trying to not apologizing, but just letting them know, in his opinion, he felt the way he felt, and that there is no beef. He said he reached out to him a couple times, but Drake ain't responding.
That's why I don't really even tune into that, because I would say that Drake could just smash Mos Def and on some lyrical type note. And he love him.
You think Drake a smash Mos Def lyrically?
Yes. It's already proven.
Nah.
Yeah, Mos Def. I'm going to tell you like this, and I'm going to keep it real. Black Thought killed Mos Def. Black Thought from Philly, from the Roots.
Now, I give you that, but I'm not going to give you Drake lyrically, no. Not lyrically. Can he make better songs, better shit for people to, dance and all that too?
Mos Def hasn't been proven to be one of the top lyricists, my man.
Well, Mos Def had lyrics.
Not one of the top.
Again, he's one of those people where
he in the top 75. Top 75. Top bean.
He's a different kind of rapper. He's a top. You said he's not in the top?
He in the top 75 or top 100.
I mean, of course, Drake makes, music. He had a bigger fan base. But Mos Def, back in his heyday, he did his thing, for sure.
Yeah?
He did his thing, yeah.
He was killing it?
He was killing it.
Yeah, but, it's been a long week, man. I've been thinking about a lot of stuff this week, man. 2 weeks ago, I was in a crazy accident, man, and it just really got me thinking about life as a whole, like people around me, people I deal with, I ain't nothing I put on social media, and I told my family and everything, but it's just crazy how life is, man. Life can change in 1 second. You know what I mean? And I just want to, thank Allah that I'm here in one piece, It was something crazy, So, everybody who checked on me and everything, I'm good, man. Thanks for checking on me. I love everybody, my family. Thank y'all.
Yeah, man. We're glad to see that you're doing better and that it wasn't a bad situation.
Yes, sir.
Got to count our blessings. It definitely could have been worse.
Man, I'm telling you, life would change in a flash of a minute, man. Like,
facts.
You gotta really be careful, you know what I mean? And I'm just thankful and blessed, you know what I mean? That's all I can say, you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave it there. So what's the joint you was talking about, Ant, man? Before we get into the saucy topic of the week, man, we gotta check what you was saying,
so
man.
I came across this article. I can't find it now. It was some shit I seen on Instagram where, should a man have to pay for your babysitter if he wants to take you out? Right? The woman was saying that, yeah, he should have to pay for her babysitter if he wants to go out with her. And that's a tough call. It's a tough call, man.
That's a deep one, man.
Yeah, it's all circumstantial for me.
What the hell? How much the babysitter cost, man? Shit.
I don't know, but I mean,
this your little niece. She need a little 40-piece, man. All right,
that's true. But some cats felt like, in the comments they was lighting this girl up, but some cats felt like, why I gotta pay for your babysitter to take you out? One, we're not there yet. We just started. Why do I have to pay for your babysitter?
Well,
and for everything else, why do I have to pay for your babysitter? You should have that in order by the time we get ready to go out for this date.
If he is paying for everything else and all she have to do is pay for the babysitter, then okay, pay for the babysitter, sis. He's taking care of everything else. But if he one of them 50-50s, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to pay for nothing, I don't know. You got to do stuff, like, as a single mom, you got to realize that the rules for a single mom, you can't apply those same rules for a female that don't have no kids. Like, I feel like if you're dating a single mom, you have to go in there prepared.
I agree with
she's
that.
going
To
on a
extend
date,
something. Like,
that's very true. But if she's
I
going
agree.
on a date, I would hope that he's paying for everything if
That's
he
right.
asks her for a date.
yeah.
So, but yeah, that 50-50 shit is dead. That's crazy. But for the guys who pay for
I don't
everything
know.
on this date, should he have to pay for a babysitter too?
So y'all saying it's not cool for a man to go 50-50 on the first date?
It's how you do it. It's how you do it. You know what? Since we're
Not
bringing
the
up,
first date.
we're bringing up stories.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
No, because I seen something on Instagram that pissed me off recently. A guy took a female out on a date. They had months to plan. He had months to plan this or whatever. She said that she sent him a few different restaurants to choose from. He didn't choose any of the restaurants. He chose the most expensive restaurant he could find, whatever. They get to the restaurant. He then asks her, what does she want to order? So, she said, I like this, this, and this. And he was like, okay. The waitress comes over. They order the food. And his response is, yeah, just get us one of, whatever she ordered. We're just going to share our plate. So she didn't know that she was going to go 50-50
She didn't know she was going
until
Dutch.
the waitress came over. And he just was like, yeah, we just going to share this one big plate. No.
Oh man, he got a shareable.
Yeah. And no, we know those expensive restaurants, they give you that one little old steak with the chivalry on top. So that's not even enough to share. Like, you trying to be smart. I would be pissed.
Man,
Like, I'm so sick.
He might was trying to be romantic, like sharing, feeding each other.
Like a Lady and a Tramp. Yeah, no, I'm not a dog.
We're not sharing pasta.
No. And if you know me, you know I'm fat. I don't look it, but I'm fat. Like I don't share no food.
That's why I
Like
think
eat.
some of them guys got to cut them expensive restaurants out. If you're not on that level,
Oh, we heard
Take-
what they said. We heard
take
about
your
the list.
little ass down the street, find you a Yard House, Cheesecake Factory, Red Lobster, get the biscuits,
You
get
know
a
what?
lot
I recommend the biscuits. But listen
the
though,
seafood combo.
see, they gonna put us on the list. They gonna put us on the list. You know they
But
had the list of where
You
you,
know
can't
what I
go.
think this era is doing? I think it's forcing people to be more creative. Like I think people want I don't think men mind paying for stuff. I just don't think men want to be treated as an ATM.
That
That's
is-
all it is.
Okay.
Exactly.
Like don't
Exactly.
like if you in a financial
Nailed
trouble,
it.
try to figure it out first. And if I can help you, I will help you.
Oh, I like that.
You know.
No,
Now-
but
You
that's what I'm
nailed
saying.
it.
Like, so I feel like this era is just forcing people to be more creative. You don't have to be more romantic. Like, if you don't want to be looked at as an ATM, then maybe not take her out on a date. Maybe take her somewhere that's, like I said, a little just more romantic.
Shucks.
Oh no, we're not sharing. Who that?
Okay, Queen. She said, even if we're now up, it went too fast. No, this is Filoosh Talk podcast. Thank you, though. What's up?
Even if we down to the potatoes and veggies, we gonna share.
If it's enough, I mean, some restaurants do give you enough to share, but
Now that's thorough, but I don't see a lot of women doing that on no first date.
what?
Wanting to share on first
Oh,
date.
yeah,
But
no,
what
that's
if you
what
at?
like, you got some
She
time.
said he was at the most expensive restaurant. Half of them women, she might have not ever even been there.
They
So he
would've-
trying something new.
They would have
It
been
did not
had a
to,
better time at the Cheesecake Factory.
it did not to prepare her. Like
Happy
she
hour.
knew when the waitress knew. Like
Red Lobsters with the cheddar biscuits.
Horrible.
Look, he should have went to Red Lobsters because then he know he get the cheddar biscuits.
Olive Garden give you
All you can eat cheddar biscuits, and then they could have shit.
Mhm.
They'd have been full if he was doing it like that.
Yeah, Olive Garden give you endless solids.
There you go.
See, like could have did something,
No,
but
a
no.
lot of these women, they don't be wanting no fucking salad.
Olive Garden, what do you think I am?
Well, he the one that
The
want
whole
to share.
fucking plate on the floor. and shit.
He wants to
Yeah,
share.
they got
so
the
he
endless
getting
pasta.
salad.
He said, what, the 2 for 30?
But like I think you do gotta be creative. You maybe can take somebody somewhere they never been or explore something you never done.
Did
The
people
problem
forget
is-
about Groupon? There's a lot of stuff you could do on Groupon. That's like a 2 for whatever, like
Hold up,
wine tasting.
You gotta have the right woman for all that. Some of these women bougie. They don't want to hear you was on no Groupon now.
Don't tell
The
her.
minute you
Don't
pull
tell
out your
her.
phone to go show the waitress, the Groupon sticker.
Motherfucker,
She
you
got
on
an
Groupon?
Though, I
She
feel like
texts
for
her
the first
girlfriend
date,
right away. You know this motherfucker got the 2 for $50 on Groupon. This motherfucker out of pocket.
well, then she's not the right one.
Exactly. There's no lies told right there. If she can't get the 2 for $20 with me, then she is not the one.
See?
Big
I
facts.
feel like the first few dates should be at discounts. I'm not saying 2 years in, go on Groupon.
You know what though?
For
So,
an anniversary.
The problem with being creative for some women is when a man tries to be creative, he gets called cheap. If he tries to
That's
be
what
creative,
I'm saying.
and he
You
sets
gotta
up a
have
whole
a
nice picnic set up
yeah.
with wine and all that, he's cheap. When some women think that's romantic.
Know your partner's love language. If her,
Well, you just need eating them. You don't know.
you gotta ask.
You're right.
But some women might throw you up. Yeah, I like the $1,000 restaurants. Boo, 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 and they never even been in them places. So how you know if they really? How do you gauge the truth? Like when they telling you.
When somebody's lying to you, you can't gauge it because they're lying.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So if you pop up with a romantic joint, like my man said, holding a basket with the nice wine sticking out.
Or how about this? I'm asking for a friend scenario. To hit her with like a, hey, I heard my friend gave his girlfriend a picnic. What are your thoughts? Like, if she be like, oh, what the fuck? I ain't with that. Then
That nigga gonna fuck it all up trying to lie like that, trying to do it like that. He gonna fuck the whole
She
thing.
gonna be waiting around all day for this picnic.
So your friend, right? Your friend said...
I'm not gonna... I do that. I'll be like... When I want to know something, I'll be like, yeah, so I was in a group chat and, my friend said, are you into that kind of stuff? Like, I'll be lying.
And the motherfucker gonna lie right away because you said, nope, I ain't into that. Mm-mm. Hell to the no.
Yo, you know what that shit remind me of?
Trying.
Remember the movie Half Baked with Dave Chappelle? And he was taking Shorty out and he was counting down his money. He had like $20. He got ice cream. He was subtracting everything from it. Hot dog.
That's how it be sometimes, man. When you on them dates, man.
What do you say? Stretch those bills.
Just live within your means and your budget, man. Don't do nothing crazy.
Yeah, they say if you don't get a chick, a high class fancy chick, if you ain't got high class fancy money.
Man, they might get you to one of them expensive restaurants. You order like 10 shots of the most expensive liquor.
Right. Like, wondering why your bill $450, $500.
You get 9 shots of Patron. Hold on.
Get one shot and we split it. You get a double shot. You drink half, I drink half.
But listen, the topic of the week is, how do you keep spice in your relationship after being with somebody for some time?
Hell, these days, not even being with them for some time, just being with a person in general.
I wanted to say for some time. I ain't want to get nobody that been together for 3 months or 2 months. That should be damn near easy. If you lost the spice already and you just met this motherfucker, we don't need to talk about this stuff.
But these days, relationships have a life expectancy of 3 to 6 months.
That's all?
Yeah, I was like reading the study on it. No,
I don't.
Me, but
that's not
it's
called
a short term these days in this generation. They don't last long.
I think that's like
maybe 6 months to a year.
That's not really a relationship. That's a get to know. Somebody might have moved too fast. If you 3 to 6 months in and you don't like the person,
6 months to a year. That's how the Jones be nowadays. You see a lot of motherfuckers. They with somebody, and the next thing you know, they not with that person no more. And they with somebody else. And get themselves no break, no time in between. They get their mind right.
But some of them people do it for sure. How you know that is with somebody? You probably seen it on the internet. You probably heard, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta shut your mouth and mind your business, man. Keep shit. I'm serious, like for real, man. You can't keep putting the new boyfriend, the new girlfriend on the internet, the new husband, the new. Listen, stop, man. I'm gonna start thinking you crazy. Damn, that motherfucker had 10 motherfuckers. What the?
So let me ask you this: how do you keep the spice in a relationship after some time? What would you do to keep the spice?
I can't.
Now this one was for Dame.
Oh, all right.
You know what I
Sit back.
mean? This one's for Dame. He he a little older. He got some wisdom going.
I think it would start with communication on a high level between both mates. I ask somebody this question, they say the mates need to also be in love. And I thought that was deep because sometimes what you might want or need, would that person deliver right away? Or is it, you know what I'm saying? Do we know each other's needs? And if you let your mate know, do they respond right away? So I think it got a lot to do with communication. And spice can go a long way. Some people get real spicy.
Bring people in a relationship.
Right. And see, the question is, are you and your mate the same amount of spice?
Right. Could you handle your mate wanting to bring somebody in?
That all, it depends on the level of the relationship. Some people, if you bring somebody in, can you wake up to each other the next day, the next week, and
look at each other the same?
Yeah, can you cook pancakes the same afterwards? You don't know, So, but every relationship is different. Sometimes how you enter the relationship, sometimes, channels that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You come into it wild. Some people come in as a side piece. Some people, you don't know how you're going to meet a motherfucker, man.
Right.
So the real thing is being able to talk to your mate, man. Do people really sit down? That's why I want some people to chime in that like been with somebody for some time or something.
All right, listen, I was talking to the OG out in the lobby, and he made a good point, man. Back in the day, they had separate beds and some separate bedrooms. Gave you a chance to miss a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
You like that?
You
want to sleep in separate beds and separate bedrooms?
When you getting on my nerves, yeah. Get out of my face.
Yeah, when we need.
How many nights a week is that? I got on your nerves. It's nighttime now.
Yeah.
Bye. Go in your room. Go to your room.
Well, see, I think couples who do the room and the bed thing, that becomes your behavior. Like, why would you want to get back in the bed or sleep with a person every night? If I'm used to taking my snacks and going in my own room, calling you on the third night, hey, baby, you ready?
Right.
You ready to get busy?
Setting up appointments for Mr. Nasty Time and shit.
Yeah, we got to go through all that to miss each other. I mean, you can role play. You can do a lot of stuff.
Oh, but the thing is, man, that shit worked back in the day for our grandparents.
But see, they was together for 50, 60 years. These people ain't lasting.
That's what we talking about.
These people ain't lasting 60 months. So we're not talking about no grandparents.
So what you think? The grandparents started out sleeping in the same room, and then after some time, they said, you know what?
When you got old,
Earl, Martha, I'm tired of you.
Your pee-wee don't work no more. You're about 60-something, 70. Yeah, baby, you sleep over there, baby. Everything gonna be all right, goddamn.
Sometimes you don't have enough fight in you. Sometimes you just gotta walk away. At least I know I have to. I can get very disrespectful. So to
you might need your own room now.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, if you got a disrespectful mouth, you might need your own room.
And
you are scary.
No, but I tell everyone I do it. I'm gonna give you a couple more times. If I say get out my face, I mean it. I'm sparing us both. You wanna know why? Because I'm gonna take it to where we both know not to go here no more. We both know where we don't want to go. So let me go over here for just a day, maybe 2 days, and then I'll come back.
Okay, I got a question for the women out there. That's with a man. Does the guy that you with turn you on? The guy that works hard, that's worried about your everyday life, that's there with you through sickness, BS, who lives with you, Are you able to keep the spice with that guy that you have the bills with, the mortgage, the rent? Some women walk around, he pay all my rent. Listen, do you have the spice for that man? Or is it do it be a guy on the side that don't do any of that shit that can put some spice in your spaghetti? I just want to know. Like,
gonna be cracking me fucking.
No, seriously, my question, and this is for men and women, because sometimes I believe we reward the wrong person when we talk about something like spice. So I think sometimes we turned on by the wrong stuff. So my point is, the person, man or woman, that's with you through the everyday struggle. Because is it cool for you to be with me through some bullshit? Now I'm cheating on you. I'm taking you through everything. Yeah, you was with me when I got shot in my motherfucking belly. I couldn't fuck for 6 months, and you had to feed me soup and everything. Now I'm better. I got 10 different women. I'm just saying, sometime in life, we reward the wrong person. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. I mean, that's because you got to be purpose.
Fully the man in the house is everything. Somebody said fully. The man in the house is everything. That's what I'm asking to the people now. That's a woman who's saying the man in the house is everything. That's how I think it should be. I want motherfucker to be turned on by our everyday movements.
So how do you keep the spice?
But that's I was about to say, if they get turned on by you every single day, that just sounds like repetition, and inevitably repetition gets. Oh. Yeah, so boring. that's
well, we both come up with very creative ideas.
That's what I said. We're in an era where it's forcing people to be creative. So every now and then you're gonna
travel,
have
to. In an era where we're forced to be creative, but no one's creative. A lot of guys aren't creative.
Well, okay, what do you call creative? Now, you're a woman. Give me an example of a guy that's being creative, romantic, or whatever you call, so we could know. We need a little guideline. Because now we just be throwing shit out. Y'all just talk about this creative stuff. Don't hit me with no BS. Hold on. Somebody said, what if he's boring?
You could train a dog.
Oh.
Damn.
You can train them. Like,
hello.
You can teach them.
You can teach a man that's boring?
That's the only cheat code I'm giving. You can, yeah. You got to hold out the cookie for a little bit, but you can train. Because, let's just be real. That's what men are
boring is a deep word. It's hard to train a person.
You can break everybody in. You can break them in. You just got to know how to talk the talk.
I think you can teach people how to love you and what you like. So if that's what you mean by training, then I guess I understand that. What you're saying.
But if a person is just totally boring,
manipulate. I don't mean manipulate, swindle, and hoodwink.
Train makes me feel like I want to run. Train me? I am not a dog.
But
boy, shut up.
But you see how when I said train, you wanted to run. We got some friction here. We got some friction going. So it works.
See. That's a deep joint. But see, my thing is, if he's that boring, maybe you need a different man. You need a man that makes you feel that, See,
it's one of those things where opposites attracts. It could be sometimes.
Yeah, because being, having a lot of similarities with somebody isn't always good.
Because sometimes people could consider somebody boring that rather go to museums instead of going to the club.
No, when somebody say they mate is boring, that sounds like no spice to me. That sounds like...
No, because that could be like she said. This person, their idea of spice is going out and fucking in the club bathroom or some shit. And then the next person idea of spice might be something more laid back, like going to a museum and having a picnic. So, like you said, it goes back to what you said earlier. Know your partner. You also said that.
The love languages. Love languages.
But that can get deep when you get into saying, know your partner and all that. Some people.
Oh, it takes time. I think I feel like Instagram and this world of society, God is thinking that everything's supposed to be an instant connection for Instagram. But it don't work.
If you got your grandbaby, you out of here, man. Come on. Yeah. Some people, that's how they meet. The world is different now. You know what I mean? So
Man, these days you don't have to leave the fucking your phone to meet somebody.
But I mean, how thorough is the
I
person
still don't do social media.
How thorough is the person you gonna meet that's waiting, to meet you, to be your forever, like on social media.
What was the question?
I lost for a second.
How can you take a relationship serious off like an inbox, or should that be taken super serious? Like some people.
Like, how do you know you found someone you want to take serious?
Yes.
By interaction, hanging out.
No, but I'm saying if you meet them on the internet, you haven't interacted with them.
No, I mean, that'd be crazy to say, hey, we talked 3 days in a row on social media. And
that's what I'm saying.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I feel like
that's the kind of world
issue.
we in, that's what I'm saying.
Current issue.
Well, yeah, I feel like that's my, like I said, I'm not into the instant connection. Like, I don't.
But do guys still walk up and say, "Hey, how you doing today?"
Yes, there's times where I've gotten somebody number, like just like walk to the store and they'll be like, "Okay, be on the phone with me till you get back in the house," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, you can have your number back. I'm okay." Like, cause you already want to just be in my ear. I said I'm going home. I'm going home. Like, I'll text you when I get home. Or I'll text you in the morning. Like.
So he messed up. He messed up with that one line. Like,
I'm sorry.
What happened to waiting a day or two?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
but then again,
for what?
I was just about to say. Then again, why?
I met you at night. How am I know if you got home safe? You could have got smacked in your head.
Okay, and then I'll text you when I get in the house with an ice pack on my head. Like, I'll text you when I get home. Like,
she said you was not about to be a stage 5 clinger.
No, like that's what I say. Pace it. Like, you already trying to be. No.
Look, she's trained. She trains them.
Yeah, pace it. Pace it. And if you don't want to go at my pace.
So have you ever been with a boring man?
Crazy enough, I might be the one that be considered boring to some people.
Okay.
Because I don't go to the club every weekend. I don't be outside. I'm very kept away. I come outside to go to work and I take my black ass back home. Like, I hang out with the people I want to hang out with. Like, and that's me. So a lot of people, I might actually be considered the boring one. So, I mean, I can have a lot of fun in the house. That's what I'm saying. You gotta come in the house with me.
Like your honesty. Like your honesty.
Like, you gotta come in the house. I can show you all the wonders of being in the house. But you gotta come in the house.
But see, that's real. In the world we in today, being in the club and the hookah lounge every week might not be the root. You know what I mean?
Like, I barely post on Instagram. I deactivate my Instagram every 3 months for about 6 months. Like, you won't hear from me. I'll fall off the face of the earth and you wouldn't even know. Like, it just like, and
that's hard for young people to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I said I would actually be considered the boring one, depending on who would know me. But
especially during the time when everybody got their phones glued to their
goddamn hand. My husband, my best friend.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's cute.
That's beautiful.
You know what you doing Valentine's Day?
How many years? How many years y'all been together? How do y'all keep the spice? Whoever this is, the question is for you, Queen.
I like that, man. That's decent.
That's a beautiful
thing.
Beautiful
thing, yo.
That's what we need in our community. Somebody who, that's what we looking to hear on this show. Somebody that's with their folks and they married, obviously, and they still feel that fire and that flame to even say that's my best friend.
Right. That means that they have a safe space.
Oh, we ain't married yet. Oh. Sorry.
Okay, that's your boyfriend, but you consider your husband. That's still either
probably
way,
been together long enough to call each other that most.
Yeah, how much time y'all got in, Queen? Let us know.
But yeah, that's interesting, man. So, Aunt, what you think, man? What you do to keep the spice in the spaghetti, man? What you do, man?
I mean, that getting creative thing is serious. You gotta figure out new ways. You gotta have date nights. You gotta plan dates. You have to just know how to enjoy each other when you're not necessarily going out. So to answer your question, how do you put in spice? Is making sure that you make that person feel special and appreciated, and making sure you take the time out to actually plan dates and things like that. And on top of that, live on the wild side a little bit. Do something you normally wouldn't do. Get out your comfort zone a little bit. You know,
I mean,
it might excite you.
You saying fuck on the train tracks or something? I mean, what you saying?
Hey man, if that get the spice going, go for it. You know what I mean? Maybe fucking go to a bar and act like y'all don't know each other. Fucking in the bathroom. I don't know. Whatever you into.
Damn, that's how they doing it?
Whatever you into. You know, some people like that. For some people, adding people in their relationship is their spice. You know, that's a sticky, that's a tough call. You know, that can go either incredibly wrong or it can go right, depending on the people. You know, a lot of people, them swingers, they enjoy life. They like what they do. I talked to a couple swingers before, and they enjoy it. It makes them happy. Not for me, you know, it ain't a me. I don't think I could do it, but you know, whatever it takes to bring the spice.
So if your girls say, "Baby, let's go to a strip club," you can pick out anyone that you want. What would you say? Don't tell me
where Ashton Kutcher at? Where Ashton Kutcher? I'm on Punk. Where the fuck? Is there a hand camera somewhere? Because I know she lying. I'm not about to get me. I'll be looking like, hey, baby, you sure that's what you want? That's what you want to do? I mean, I'm down for whatever you want to do. That's a scary thing. You know?
Say no. That's 100% a setup.
That's a setup. That's how I see it.
Why would that be a setup if your woman say, "Friday night, babe, we're going to the strip club. We're going to have some fun. You can pick out whatever you want, and we have a hotel in Center City, and we're going to have some fun."
So I never ran into a person like that, and I know my lady wouldn't like that whatsoever. And I would assume it's a trick question. All right?
No, I'm saying if you knew she was serious, though.
If I knew she was serious, even still, I would assume that it's a trick question, and it'd be like I said, I mean, whatever you want to do, baby. I'm down for whatever. You want to do it? You want to do it? You sure you want to do it? If you want to do it, I can do it. We can do it. You know what I mean? Be on that type.
She said yes. That's
Risky
a trick
business.
question.
There we go.
So what would the trick to be to find out what a man would do? That can be the only trick, cause
I don't know, man. Even if it's not a trick, I'm gonna assume it's a trick.
Well, if he's a man and he says a straight up no to that, you might have to question him also. Okay? I mean, either way, there's questions there, you know what I mean? Come on.
If he turns down some extra, you know what, he might have to question it. What are you saying, Dan?
So, no, I'm saying, you know, in relationships, spice goes a long way.
Feel free to interrupt us anytime.
And your woman might want something spicy and far-fetched and something crazy.
So what if your woman say, like, yo, baby, I want to ask somebody, and then tell you it's a guy? I might have to choke her. What? Be like fucking Simpsons.
You know what I would also say, though? Baby, I'm happy you were honest with me and you told me that's something you desire.
And they will leave her. You will leave her immediately after that.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that. Some women will be scared to tell their man something like that. So
what you gonna do if she told you that? If your lady told
I'm just saying, I would say the first part. I'm gonna leave the rest alone. But the first part I would say, I'm happy you were honest with me.
They said, I will pluck you in your head.
I think all that stuff reality, man. Like, and for people to run away from that stuff and act like it don't exist, man, you have to be crazy. Because you know what's crazy? A woman to be upstanding with you and wild with the next man, be hanging off a fucking horse, man. I'm dead serious, man.
Just
like, damn, she do what?
Hey, dang, listen, don't
she
say
was
that
sucking
too much.
your pinky toe.
You gonna start niggas at home. They gonna get in their insecurities. You say shit like that, looking at their woman like,
That's why
you
I
ain't
feel
been
like
doing shit with
men
me.
need to stop asking, "Oh, what's your body count, baby?" You don't want to know what I used to do.
No, young niggas ask that question. Nigga, a
Ask
nigga in
about your past,
his
ask
late
about what you
30s
used
don't
to
ask
do.
no question like that.
But see, I'm still in my 20s, so yeah, I still. But I feel
that's
like
a crazy question.
y'all
That's
need to
risky
stop
business.
asking because y'all ain't ready for the answer. Don't.
Wow,
Listen.
that's a bad question.
Yeah.
Let me find out.
No, hell yeah.
It's
that's
a bad question if you can't handle it. Like,
No, whatever you can
mind your
handle it,
business.
like, damn, baby, let's kick it like a biscuit. How you used to play back in the day?
She said, I got about 15, 20 bodies. He gonna leave.
Well, that might be respectable. You know, you might have a woman say she had 100, 112.
And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that.
Say she had 112 like the group. Hold up, baby. What the fuck?
Listen, my thing is this, right? I don't give a fuck what you did before me. I don't care.
I don't
None of my
agree with
business.
that. Hello?
I
I don't
don't-
agree with that.
Wayne said, what Wayne said? I wouldn't care if you was the
I mean, I know
prostitute,
there's some
though.
women that's married now. They met their husband through an orgy. So
Oh. You heard
But they
some-
was all into that.
Hold
so-
on. You
That's
know
cool.
some women that's what? Married and did what?
you heard me. She's married and she met her husband through an orgy. They were, doing all that. So she was out there, men and women. She liked both, but she met her husband through,
They
she
got
met
good
her husband
hearts.
in a
They
hopeless place.
got good hearts.
No, that's respectable because they have the same likings. So
Yeah,
they
got
live
good
the
hearts.
same
They can accept
lifestyle.
each other. They can accept each other, even
They
though
can come home, babe. Where's
he's
the next
seeing her
party?
with a dick in her mouth, and she's seeing him with pussy in his mouth. That's big hearts.
Yeah. There's
They
a lot
love
of
each other.
people.
He got a heavy heart like me.
I know of another couple. They met through Tinder, and of course, when you go on Tinder, your intentions is to,
Hold on.
get busy first night.
So I guess that's the lifetime Spice membership.
Yo, that was funny, correct? Yo. That is a lifetime spite. Yeah, y'all committed at that point.
Yeah, I mean,
But to each his own, man.
But as
You know,
I
that
said,
worked
meeting
for some
somebody
people.
through Tinder is still,
is that cool?
I think. I mean, it like you said, it depends on what you like. Because I said, if you're meeting up with somebody to purposely fuck them for a one night stand, but then somehow this one night turns into a marriage, I think that's actually beautiful on some level.
Yeah, I had a friend who met his wife off of one of those dating apps, and they've been married for about maybe like 8 years now.
But I feel like the extension to I brought that up to answer the question of like, if I met up with you to bust it open for you on this one night, don't ask me what I used to do before you if you're not really prepared for the answer. You want to marry me? You see I'm a good person. I'm just a little nasty on the side. Fine. You decided to marry. But do not ask me what I used to do if on the first night I was going to bust it from here to South Africa for you and I only known you for an hour. Like, it's just dumb.
Hello?
I agree with her, yo. I agree with you because that's just a crazy question to ask somebody. I mean,
they do say it be the church women
I
that be the
mean-
freaks. So, like, she go to church and she pray every Sunday.
I think you forever you should kind of know. Is it
you
difference
should just
between?
assume.
Is it difference between 5 or 10 and 50 and 100? Like, is it difference?
I feel like it won't catch up with you. I feel like if she ran through some of your friends or family, then you should know that. I feel like somebody that you would never
Hold
meet.
on.
She don't have no kids. Never had any. I go through medical records.
You know what, too, though? I think age matters, too, because you have to assume if you're a certain age, they've been with a nice amount of people. You know what I mean? Depending on what age you are.
Well, I know.
If you just because there's a possibility is what I'm saying. They lived a nice amount of life.
And there's a lot of clowns
knows?
that pretend to be
Exactly.
right. So it's not my fault.
Some
I
people
was
go
a
from
little young
relationship
and
to
dumb
relationship.
and thought,
But
okay.
a person can lie and say, yeah, I had 3 mates. I've been in 4 serious relationships.
And
I've
again,
been
this is why even ask.
Right.
Again, like if it's one thing, if I have 4 kids by 4 different men, it's like, I ain't gonna say mistakes. In my situations are just staring you in your face eating my fruit snacks, that's different. We gotta, okay, these are 4 different kids, this is 4 different men, so I know you got at least 4 people dumping in you. You know, all right.
You had 4 dumpers?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, you turn into a dump truck, baby. What's
2
going
at
on?
the same time?
But if they're not really, like I said, if your past is not really able to catch up with you, like I said, like, you would never meet these men. I don't even like these motherfuckers no more. I don't have no kids by them. Like I said,
listen, we can just settle
clean.
this all and just give our papers to each other. We ain't even got to talk about the rest of it.
If I go get tested and I'm clean.
Right. It doesn't matter how many people I've been with.
Now that's thorough.
You
that's
get
cool.
this papers, we do that. We can exchange papers, and that's it. You don't need to ask me how
But
many people I've been
what if
with,
y'all
'cause it
like
might
tight?
turn you off.
What if y'all like tight friends? Y'all just kick me.
Yeah,
like,
That's cool. It's
yeah,
all
babe.
good.
How we used to run around.
The
out
problem
here,
is
like,
You
somebody
can ask
gets
me
mad.
You can ask
Somebody
me in my
gets
3rd
mad.
trimester. You can't.
all right. What if you? Okay,
I don't want to know about
okay,
that.
and
It's too late.
all right, and what if you didn't ask that, right?
And she volunteered the information.
No. You run into your homie and he be like, "Damn, that's whole ass Shaquita. That's your girl, bro."
First of all, if
Men
you my
have-
friend, right, and you got the fucking audacity to say some nut shit like that to me, you can say that shit in a different way. You don't need to say that shit like that. I might smack you in your mouth.
Men have
Stop
group chats
disrespecting
too.
me, bro.
So I know after that first date, y'all done gave her a nickname and showed her Instagram, seen a picture and all. So after the first date and you knew her, and you ain't say nothing.
First of all, when I was out
No,
there, I would
what if
never
your
wife
man was like,
somebody my
"Damn,
man
ho,
fucking.
that's what's the name, yo."
But that's what after a first date, who cares? Like, all right.
She got the
You
mole
never gotta
on
see
her
her
butt.
again.
Nigga, left cheek or right cheek?
You seen the tongue on the back, bro? You seen that? I'm telling you, man.
And I don't know, men, if they want to hump you, it don't matter what another man says. They gonna
Until
still.
it's time for you to wipe her. That's when it matters. You
Okay,
don't give
yeah.
a fuck up until that point. I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
so
don't
you
give
talk
a fuck
about
if your
relationship,
man
right?
smashed that prior to you just saying.
So right before
no relationship.
you want to know all this right before she become your girl, right before you get ready to fall in love. You want to know what
if
she
she
used
fuck
to.
one of my friends?
No, I mean like a past. No, not
I
one
don't.
of your friends.
You did not hear me. I don't want to know
Okay.
about the past.
Okay.
We can exchange paperwork
Okay.
and leave it at that. I don't need to know how many because I might get turned off. You don't need to know how many I do because you might get turned off. As long as the paperwork say we're good.
Paperwork straight.
Also, I feel like if someone is
straight.
ran through like that, Philly is pretty small. And, you know, especially within certain age groups. So, like, if you've been ran through like that and I don't know your name by now, or no, I should know your name. Like, I should know.
Damn,
like,
people got names like that.
I'm
You'd be
just saying
surprised.
face
Motherfuckers don't be
or-
knowing people's last names. you know what every part of their
There's a
body
lot-
look like, but you don't know their
There's
last
a lot
name.
of blacks down north. Like,
So which one are you?
I mean, it's crazy, man. You know, but I think, you know, as far as keeping the spice, man, everybody relationship is different. What level you on with your mate, and you know, a lot of different factors factor in. That's why I was happy to get the comments of somebody who's married or something, and you know, they still got the spice. You know, that's a very positive thing. We ain't getting no people on here who didn't have the spice. Y'all was quiet tonight, my non-spicers. Yeah, them people who be watching TV 25 nights straight with your grandma robe on. You hear me?
With the rollers
With
in
that
your hair.
bonnet going. You hear every goddamn where. You smell like you played for the Sixers.
Whoa. Whoa. You better not smell like you play for the Sixers land.
No, let me stop, though.
He talking about the
them-
ones
them-
that go to
them
bed,
folk-
guns hot.
Them folks ain't comment, though, the people who don't have no spice, who with they partner and they kind of frustrated or, you know, they not. They ain't give us no comments tonight. But I know y'all out there. I respect it. You know, this show is for everybody. This Filoosh Talk. Hard question. Somebody said hard question. No, this is not a hard question. This is a very easy question. You either got the spice, you either got it or you don't.
No, I definitely think it's a hard question because if it
What's
was
hard
such a-
about it?
well, if it was such an easy question, you know, a lot of people wouldn't lose the spice. That'd be the problem. There is no spice in a lot of people's relationships. So if it
But-
was such an easy fix for some people. Like some people it's easy. Like for you it may be easy because you.
But you might not even know what the spice is that you looking for.
Right. Or she might not even know what the spice is she's looking for.
That's like if somebody say, "Oh, my mate is boring." What the hell do you do? That's my question. I know you're just a fun person. You just off the wall. You funny. You charismatic. You like to go out.
You know that before y'all get to that point where y'all serious. Like if your person's boring, because like you would think you would learn that in the beginning, and then you either accept them for who they are and y'all continue, or you leave them because they're too boring.
But see, that's the big part of this question. Also, dating and being with somebody on a day-to-day, every day, living with this person, waking up to this person, having like interests invested for as bills, living situation, that's different than dating. That's why I wanted some people to have the spice that's more than just dating. If you dating, the spice is easy, man. Shit, you can wear that nasty dress I never seen. The spice is there, like, you know what the fuck. Like,
appreciate it.
I think people lose spice because a lot of people lack like the. Because I've been sitting here trying to figure out how I'm going to say what I'm thinking. Okay. So I'm going to try it. Bear with me. But I think people just lack the, like, empathy or the ability to admit, like, okay, like I said, like, I'm the boring one. I need to, do something. They lack that assertiveness to try to even acknowledge that, like, okay, I might not like you the same way I did. Like you have to have almost like an outer body experience to even realize that the spice in your relationship is lost to even bring it back together. And I feel like so many people are so into what's right and what's wrong. Sometimes it's not a right or wrong. Sometimes it's just you know what? We've been going to work and coming home for the past 6 months. I didn't even realize 6 months went by. We got to try something else. But they rather put the blame on the other person. They rather just be like, oh, well, you don't pay attention to my needs.
Hey, 6 months.
Hold on, I'm fucking with you.
Oh.
That's a long goddamn time. Hold on, baby.
But sometimes that's how it be. You get so caught up in everyday life, routine, work, kids, home, sleep.
But see, that's the part about spice and all that, too. We got to remember, people have busy schedules, man. You might have a mate that's work hard or be out.
And that is why I said you have to make
your mate get off 7 in the morning and get off 11 at night. It get crazy. So
that's why you gotta make them plans, man. Plan date nights. They are important.
Well, hopefully you got a plan to make life easier so your mate ain't got to work that goddamn hard. Hopefully.
And listen, because sometimes I feel like people would plan something that has nothing to do with what I wanted to do, or like nothing to do with how we lost the spice, like, or whatever. Because like sometimes spice don't even mean in a sexual manner. Sometimes spice could just mean we don't spend quality time together. So it's like if you made plans to hump on me and I said I wanted to go on a date, that still didn't fix the issue. Like you completely missed the mark. Like, so if you listen to your partner,
you gotta do the date, then you get the hump. Come on now.
Date first, hump second.
Thank you. Like, because you still want to get cursed out. Like, if I said you ain't cook for me in 3 months, well then don't take me out to dinner. I don't care where we go. I said cook for me. Listen.
Okay.
I send you to the store with.
That's that communication.
Yes.
He might make you some watery grits. You gonna still want it?
I'm gonna eat 2 bites, and then I'm gonna say, "Come on, baby, this is gonna be our quality time. I'm gonna show you how my grandmom used to do it. All right, put the elbow in it. Like, come on, we gonna stir together. Like,
the pork, the turkey chops might be orange. Might put too much Saison on it.
I'm gonna put on YouTube. I'm gonna say, come on, like, all right, this is what we doing.
Said, okay, food tutorial.
Yeah, like, because I'm still hungry. Like, you can't feed me watery grits and expect me not to still be hungry. I gotta eat.
This here was a beautiful episode of Filoosh Talk, man. Episode 15, man. We had a good time. I love everybody chiming in, leaving comments. Everybody on the live. If I missed your comment, I apologize, man.
And man, the big ups to our returning special guest host.
She gonna be back, man. We trying to get her every week. But she don't understand yet. But she getting right,
her
man. We
week.
getting in
I be
pocket,
trying to.
man.
I'm a Sagittarius. I'm flaky as hell. You cannot.
All them sadness, man.
Oh, we are.
Look, we try to be like the Breakfast Club and give you they did Just Hilarious. Give you the job and shit.
You getting a bigger check before the check get here. You better listen. All right, Filoosh Talk. We out. We see y'all next week, man. Episode 15.